Every sound of Jamaica gathered in the opening bars. The sound of home heard from a distance. Me live in a city that no know me name, the way Jamaica know me name. Me walk through streets that no have the red side memory under them concrete. Me look at a sky that is not the St. Elizabeth sky, that open wide above me childhood and taught me that the world was larger than the earth. Me live here now, and here is fine, here is survivable, here is even sometimes good, but here is not home. And the difference between good and home is everything. Still calling me home, Jamaica, still calling me home, through the distance and the years and the cold of every winter in this foreign city. Still calling me home, through the smell of the ackee in the Saturday kitchen. Still calling me home, through the sound of the music that my grandmother play on Sunday morning. Calling me home, Jamaica, me hear you, me always hear you. You never stop calling, and me never stop listening. Still calling me home. The second generation born here in the foreign city, they never saw the island, but they carry it in the way their grandmother seasoned the food, in the way their father speak when he forget himself into the patois that lives deeper than the adopted accent. In the music they were raised on without being told why the music feel like something older than they are. The island calling, even the ones who never stood on its soil still hear something in the calling that feels like recognition, like a memory of a place they never visited, but somehow already know. We are everywhere now, Jamaica, London, New York, Toronto, Miami, everywhere. A Caribbean person needed to go to build what the island could not yet provide. But we did not leave because we stopped loving you. We left because we love the ones we feed, and the feeding required the going, and we carry you with everything we carry. You are in the suitcase that never fully unpacks. You are in the recipe that travels without being written down. You are in the music that plays when the homesick needs a remedy. You are in the accent that comes back every time we stop performing the adopted one and just talk. One day me coming back, not as a tourist, but as a returning, not to visit, but to land and stay landed on the red soil that my body still remembers. Even after all these years of other soils under other feet, one day St. Elizabeth morning will be my morning again, and I will stand in it without the grief of knowing I have to leave it. I will just stand in it the way you stand in the thing you were always supposed to come back to and say, I am home, I am finally home. Still calling me home, Jamaica, still calling me home. From every corner of the world where your children settle and build and raise children. Oh, raise children. Oh, still here, the calling, still calling me home. And we call Jamaica. This album is every word me never had the chance to say to you in person. The hills, the side, the market, the yard, Miss Lou, the morning, the music, the people, the struggle, the glory, all of it loved without condition, without romanticizing, without apology. Me coming home one day, me always coming home. Your son, RAS CHANEY. Me write you a letter, Jamaica, from wherever this road put me down tonight. Me write you with the hand that your red sail shape, on the mind that your blue sky open wide. Me write you, not because me forget you. Nobody born pon your ground ever forget you. Me write you because the writing is the closest thing to standing in your morning again and feeling the dew on my foot, like back when time moves softer and every little road still know my name before the day make its first claim on my attention. Letters to Jamaica from a son who never stopped belonging to you. Letters to Jamaica, every song I write is a letter coming through the ocean and the distance and the years between us now. Letters to Jamaica, me not forget you, me no know. Your root too deep in my blood, for any road fi pull me far enough away. Fi forget what you smell like in the morning after rain. Letters to Jamaica, me coming home one day like a memory returning softly like an old tune. Me here again. Dear Jamaica, me want to tell you what me carry of you. Everywhere me go, me carry the sound of your birds before sunrise. When the whole island still deciding whether to wake up, me carry the weight of your red sail on my boot, even when my boot never touch you for years. Me carry the voice of your elders reasoning under the mango tree, like them have all the time that the young ones never think them of. Me carry every piece of you that the distance can't dissolve. No matter how far the road go or how long the years stretch, and some nights me still feel like a boy again, hearing home from far away. But me must be honest in this letter, Jamaica, because you deserve the honest letter, not the romanticized one. You have your struggle, me know your struggle. From the inside, the inequality, the sufferation of the ones that the system leave behind every generation. The beauty and the burden, living side by side on the same island in the same morning. I'ma love you with all of it, not despite the struggle, but with it included in the loving. The way you love a person, completely flaws and glory together like old photographs. Me still keep, and sometimes me hold them longer than I should. So me seal this letter with every song on this album, each one a page of the letter, each one something me need to say to you. Before me run out of the time, a man has to say what needs saying to the that made him. Letters to Jamaica from your son who never stopped being yours, even when the road said otherwise, even when the air starts sounding like echoes, like voices from my heart. Me used to know. Letters to Jamaica from a son who never stopped belonging. Letters to Jamaica, every song a letter coming home across the ocean and the distance and the years. Letters to Jamaica, my roots run too deep for any road to sever them. Letters to Jamaica, my coming home one day, my always coming home one day, like something my been missing, like a place me never really left. Dear Jamaica, this album is for you. The yard is not just where the old sit. The yard is the whole living arrangement of a Caribbean community. The yard is where Miss Ivy and her washing. Every Monday like the washing is a flag of the family she raising. The yard is where the children them run through from the morning until the mother voice call them in for the evening, like she calling. The tide back to the shore. The yard is where the old man sit in the one good chair. He keep outside and reason with whoever willing to slow down long enough to sit beside him. Yard life is the original community. Yard life is the first university of everything that matter, more than what them teach in any classroom. Yard life teach you how to share when you not have enough, how to love your neighbor, even when your neighbor trying your patience, how to raise children with the whole yard helping. Yard life is the wisdom that built everything worth building in this island. Yard life is Jamaica at its truth. The community standpipe where everybody come for the water in the morning before the individual tap was individual, and the standing at the pipe was the original. Community meeting where the news travel, where the quarrels start and finish. Before breakfast where the love story begin under the pretense of just coming for water, where the old woman tell you your business and your mother business and your grandmother business, all before you fill the bucket and go back home. Me miss the yard life in the bones of me homesick, the way you miss something that was so ordinary. You never thought to name it as precious, while you had it, the smell of the cold pot. Starting up for the morning, cooking the sound of the radio, coming through 3 different windows, all playing different stations at the same time, creating the most unplanned and most perfect soundtrack to an ordinary morning that nobody could ever reproduce in a studio. Babylon built its apartment with the wall between every family and call it privacy and call it progress. But what it really built was the loneliness greatness of people who forgot how to be in community, the way the art made community natural and necessary and daily. Me no want the wall between me and my neighbor. Me want the art where the wall is just a suggestion that nobody takes too seriously. Yard life is the answer to the loneliness that progress created. Yard life is the original community. Yard life where everybody's somebody and nobody fully alone. Yard life, Jamaica give the world a blueprint for belonging that the world too busy progressing to notice. Yard life, come back to it, whatever form it take. Come back to the knowing of your neighbor by name. Yard life is Jamaica at her finest. Who made the whole world take Jamaican dialect seriously? Before Miss Lou, them tell we the patois was broken English. Before Miss Lou, them tell we the dialect was inferior to the Queen English of the colonial classroom. Before Miss Lou, them had we ashamed of the very tongue that our grandmothers used to pray in, and to love in, and to raise children in, and to bury their dead in. Before Miss Lou, stand up and say no, this tongue is not broken. This tongue is the whole and beautiful language of our whole and beautiful people. Miss Lou, you give we back with tongue. Miss Lou, you make the dialect the song that the whole world come to recognize as something worth the listening to. Miss Lou, every time we open we mouth and speak the way we grandmother speak is because you stood up and told the world this language is not less. It is more than anything the colonizer left behind. Miss Lou, Jamaica honor you. Miss Lou, she take the folk story, she take the Anansi wisdom, she take the market to woman and the yard philosophy and the rumba reasoning, and the church is the testimony, and she put them on the stage and said, look at what we have. Look at the richness of what was dismissed as inferior. Look at the poetry in what they call broken. Look at the theology in what they said was uneducated. Look, just look, and the world look, and the world could not look away, because beauty does not require permission to be recognized as beautiful. Carry me a key, go all instead market, not a quality word sell. Everybody come feel up, not a bite, not a bite. Miss Lou Vice, still living in the era of Jamaica, still teaching, still laughing, still insisting that we language is we crown, not we shame. Every Jamaican who speak the patois with confidence anywhere in the world is carrying Miss Lou legacy forward into whatever room they walk into. So me something to be corrected, but something to be celebrated. Miss Lou, every line of this album is written in your honor. Every patois word is a small tribute to the woman who made it possible to write it without apology. Miss Lou, Jamaica love you. Miss Lou, the whole world here, you know. You make we proud of every word we grandmother give we. Miss Lou, the queen of the art, the queen of the dialect, the queen of the truth, that beauty speak in every tongue that love create. Miss Lou, Jamaica honor you always.
Oh, oh, oh. Before the sun clear, the top of the hill, the birds are ready. Start them conversation in the breadfruit tree, outside the window of the house where my grandmother start her fire every morning. Before the rest of the world decide to wake up, St. Elizabeth morning come in at its own time, at its own pace, and it no apologize to anyone for the slowness of it, because the slowness is the beauty of it, and the beauty is the whole point. St. Elizabeth morning, red sail and dew. St. Elizabeth morning, me heart always return to you. The hills them purple before the sun reach them, the river running faithful, same as it always been. St. Elizabeth morning is the first thing me think of when me think of home. St. Elizabeth morning, no matter where the road go, is where me belong. St. Elizabeth morning, come back to me in every dream I dream of home. The red soil of St. Elizabeth is not just dirt, it is identity. It is the ground that grew the people, that grew the character, that grew the stubbornness, and the strength and the refusal to break, that Caribbean people carry everywhere like a second spine. My father used to say, St. Elizabeth people hard like the rock stone in the river that the water been running over for 1,000 years, and still the rock stone there, still holding its shape, still refusing to be anything other than what it is. Me remember the smell of the morning there, wet earth and wood smoke, and something cooking that me never smell anywhere else in the world. And me travel far enough to know that the smell is specific to that place, to that soil, to that morning, to that particular combination of island and elevation, and the people who live there and love there, and everyday people there and call it home. St. Elizabeth morning, you are the standard against which every other morning of my life is measured, and none of them fully reach you. None of them Me want this St. Elizabeth morning to be the last morning. Me witness from this side of everything. The birds in the breadfruit tree, the fire starting before the world wake up. The river faithful as it always been, the hills receiving the first light with the quiet dignity of something that has been receiving the first light since before any of us were born to witness it. St. Elizabeth morning, red soil and dew. St. Elizabeth morning, me heart always coming home to you. Nothing in this world replace what you give me. Every time me close me eye and go back to the morning where everything begin. St. Elizabeth morning, you are home, you will always be home.
Oh. Whoa. Me no write this song in bitterness. Me write it in the tradition of the reggae that always told the truth about power and the people. It sit upon what them do to the island. Is not ancient history, it is present tense. It is the IMF conditions that restructure the economy of the poor while the wealthy remain largely unrestructured. It is the politician who come to the yard every 5 years with promise and leave with the vote and the yard, still the yard. What them do to the island is a question that every generation ask. What them do to the island with the resources and the potential and the people who brilliant enough to build anything if the building was in their hands. What them do to the island is a conversation Jamaica must have honestly with itself and with the world that benefited from what was taken. What them do to the island and what we going do about it now. The land was always the question from the first plantation to the last development deal that give away the beachfront to the foreign interest that build the hotel that employ Jamaican people in the service of foreign comfort, while the Jamaican cannot afford the beach that was always theirs before the deal was signed by someone who did not ask the people who lived there what they wanted done with their shore. Me no hate the tourist, me no blame the visitor who come in good faith to a beautiful island and find it beautiful and leave it as they found it. What me question is the structure that decide who benefit from the beauty and who serve it and who own it and who mortgage it and who will inherit the debt of the developing, while the developing serves someone else first. That is the question every Jamaican generation must ask and not stop asking until the answer change. But Jamaica is not only what was done to it, Jamaica is also what it may
from what was done. The music, the culture, the language, the faith, the resilience, the extraordinary creativity of our people who were given the worst possible starting conditions and produced some of the most influential culture the world has ever received. What them do to the island, it not finish the island, it revealed what the island was made of. And what the island made of is something no colonial project could have anticipated or contained or fully suppressed. What them do to the island is part of the story, but it is not the whole story. What the island do with what was done to it is the greater story, and that story still writing itself in every Jamaican who rise in every morning of every country they now call home, while still calling Jamaica home first. What them do to the island could not finish the island. We still here, we always going to be here.
The city and its complexity, yeah. Kingston is not one story. Kingston is 1,000 stories happening at the same time, in the same heat, on the same road. The uptown story and the downtown story, looking at each other across a distance that is not just geography, but everything that geography became when the colonial hand drew the lines between who eat and who hungry, who have and who suffer it. Kingston hold both of them in the same city limits, without ever fully reconciling them. Kingston's story is not one thing. Kingston's story is the everything and the nothing, living side by side. Kingston's story is the music rising from the heart of the sufferation that become the sound the whole world come to love. Kingston's story is the beauty that grow in the hardest ground. Kingston's story, me no romanticize you, but me no abandon you. Kingston's story, you are the contradiction that produce the most extraordinary culture this small island ever generate. Yeah, downtown Kingston, give the world reggae music, ska music, rock steady, the sound system culture, the dance hall, the poetry of the street corner where the youth with nothing create everything from the nothing and export it to every corner of the world, while the world come to Jamaica and take the music and leave the poverty that produced it largely in place. Kingston's story is the irony of a city whose greatest export is joy, living alongside a level of suffering. That the joy song was always partly written to survive. Me no go and tell you Kingston beautiful and leave out the part where Kingston are. Me no go and sing about the music without singing about the conditions that the music was the response to, because the greatest insult to the Kingston youth who
reggae from the rubble of the sufferation is to take the music and forget what it was made from, and who made it, and what they were living when they made it. Kingston story include all of it, the glory and the grief together. The way Kingston itself always held both in the same breath of the same morning. But Kingston also give me the resilience of people who create beauty from nothing, who dress with dignity when dignity is all they have to dress with, who laugh in the yard when the yard is the only luxury available, who make music that move the world. From a room the world would not willingly enter. Kingston, you are complicated, and I love you with all of the complication included. Kingston story is Jamaica's story, amplified to the volume that only a city can reach. Kingston story. You world know your music, now know your people. Know where the music come from, know what it costs to make something that beautiful from something that hard. Kingston story is not one story, it is all of the stories of all of the people who ever woke up in you and decided to make something worth remembering from the day. Kingston story, we honor you, all of you.
The smell of morning cooking in every note. Before me know the name of the Prime Minister of the country I was born in, me know the smell of ackee coming off the fire on a Saturday morning. Before the rest of the house fully awake, that smell is the first flag of my nationality. More than any passport, more than any border, the ackee and saltfish. Morning is the moment every Jamaican knows themselves to be Jamaican. Wherever in the world they happen to be standing, when they smell it, ackee and saltfish is the national prayer. Ackee and saltfish is the morning beyond compare. Roast breadfruit and the side, festival golden callaloo. Ackee and saltfish is the Jamaica that travel with you. Everywhere you go, in every country, in every kitchen, the first thing a Jamaican build when them settle somewhere new is the ackee and saltfish morning. Because some things are not just food, they are identity on a plate. The ackee must be ripe before you pick it, or it poison you. And that lesson alone is a philosophy that Jamaica teach through the kitchen before it teach. In any classroom, patience before the harvest, discernment before the picking, knowing the difference between what is ready and what look ready is a survival skill that the ackee been teaching every Jamaican grandmother since before any Richie just know, the hand know, the eye know, the nose know when the seasoning right. When the saltfish properly desalted, when the ackee cooked to exactly the texture that separates the adequate cook from the one whose kitchen everybody want to find themselves in on a Saturday morning. And me carry a recipe, not written down because she never write it down, but in my body, in my hands, in the memory of watching her do it so many times that the doing of it became part of me before I knew I was learning anything. When me far from home and the homesick settle in the chest like something with weight and permanence, the answer is the kitchen. The answer is the sousing of the ackee, wherever it must be found in this foreign city. And the making of the morning that smells like home, because some days home is not a place you can return to. It is a smell you can recreate in whatever kitchen the road put you in. And for one morning the road does not feel so long. Ackee and saltfish is the morning that Jamaica put inside us before we knew we were being given something we would carry everywhere. Ackee and saltfish is the first line of the national identity, more honest than any anthem, because it not require any ceremony, just a fire and the right ingredients and the hands that know what to do with them. Ackee and saltfish, Jamaica in the morning, always. Vast and high, the sound of prayer at altitude. When you stand at the top of the blue mountain and look out over the whole island, laid below you like a gift, still in the wrapping of its morning mist, you understand without anyone telling you why this island produce so much spiritual music, why the people here have always looked upward for more than the weather, because the landscape itself is a theology, the mountain is a sermon, the river is a testimony, the sea around it all is the congregation of everything that has no beginning and no end. And the people who grow up in the middle of all of that cannot help but be spiritual. Blue Mountain prayer, rising up before the sunrise. Blue Mountain prayer, from the lips of the island to the skies. Jamaica always knew where to look for what it needed. Jamaica always knew how to carry its burden to a height where the burden looks smaller against the vastness of the view. Blue Mountain as a fortress and a sanctuary, because the mountain protect what is precious from what is pursuing it. And the spirit of resistance that run through every generation of Jamaican people is the Blue Mountain spirit. The refusal to be conquered completely, the finding of the high ground. When the valley compromise you, the looking out from the elevation of the faith that survived everything they threw at it. Nanny of the maroons knew this mountain like her own heartbeat. She read it like scripture, she used it like a shield and a sword and a sanctuary. All at once, and the mountain held her. The way good ground always holds what is worth holding. The way Jamaica has always held its warriors and its prophets and its musicians and its ordinary people with the extraordinary faith that grows. When the soil is this rich and the sky this close and the God this present in the landscape itself. So when me pray with the Blue Mountain behind me prayer, not as superstition but as memory of a people who always knew that the earth and the spirit were never meant to be separate, that the physical place and the sacred space are the same place when you look with the right eyes. Blue Mountain prayer is not just a Jamaican prayer, it is the prayer of every person who ever stood at the highest point of everything they knew and looked out and felt the presence of something larger than themselves and said, thank you. Blue Mountain prayer, rising still from the island that never stopped, looking upward. Blue Mountain prayer, Jamaica, you were always a praying people, a singing people, a believing people. And the mountain witnessed it all and held it all. Blue Mountain prayer, rising forever, rising.
Yeah. Yeah. She rise before the rooster, before the sun even consider its morning obligation. She packed the basket with the hands that never fully rest. From one market day to the next, she walk the road or catch the bus with everything she go and sell today. On her head or by her side, or balanced with the precision of a woman who has been doing this since she was old enough to carry her mother basket to the same market. Her grandmother before that. The market woman is the original Caribbean entrepreneur, and nobody give her enough credit. The market woman feed the nation from before the nation had a name. The market woman is the foundation of every family that ate today and yesterday and all the years
count and the family fed. The market woman, Jamaica bow to you. The market woman, we see you, we always saw you. We just never said it loud enough. She know the price of everything before the price is set. She negotiate with the confidence of someone who understands that her labor has a value that no middleman should determine for her. She laugh loud at the market because the market is also community, is also therapy, is also the place where the weight of everything gets distributed among the women who all carry the same weight, and somehow the sharing of it makes it lighter. Miss Hyacinth the corner star every Saturday since before me can remember. She know every customer by name, by family, by what them prefer and what them can afford on a hard week, and she adjusts without being asked, because that is what the market woman do. She read the person before she read the price, and when the hard time comes she extend credit to the family. She know we'll pay it back when they can, because trust is the original Caribbean currency, and the market woman invented it. Now the supermarkets, them come with the cold lighting and the barcode, and the stranger at the register who no know your name and no care what kind of week you have it, and the transaction complete in silence, and the food reach the table but something missing from the reaching of it. Something that the market always put in the basket, along with the provision, the knowing of being owned by the woman who sold you the food that fed your family. The market woman cannot be replaced by any supermarket that was ever built. The market woman feed the nation from the beginning. The market woman is the backbone of the island living. We honor you, we see your rising before the sun. We see your basket and your strength and your negotiation and your laugh and your extension of credit to the family having a hard week. The market woman, Jamaica could not have fed itself without you.